Coming up on this special edition of Fulton Today, a look back at the county stories that made the headlines, including new commissioners, new leadership, and new strategies for success. Plus, we'll tell you how the court system played a major role in the national change in marriage equality. And we'll look at some of the programs and services that helped keep you informed, healthy, and entertained. This special edition of Fulton Today is next. Happy holidays, everyone, and welcome to this special edition of Fulton Today. Today, we will take a look back at some of the stories from the county that made the headlines, and we will begin with the new leadership and new strategies for success. FGTV's Priscilla Ortega starts us off.
Shania, the biggest change in leadership for Fulton County government in 2015 happened during the first week of the year. That's when brand new commissioners were sworn in right here in Assembly Hall.
Please join me in welcoming the Fulton County Board of Commissioners.
Just before the first meeting of the year, Fulton's board members were sworn into service at an inaugural ceremony. Each commissioner was supported by family and friends, and each gave remarks about the new year and the new board. Though 4 commissioners were returning and 3 were new to the board, all of them represented newly formed districts. Chairman John Eves representing District 7 at large, Vice Chairman Liz Hausman representing District 1, District 2 is represented by first-year Commissioner Bob Ellis, District 3 is represented by another first-year commissioner, Lee Morris. Commissioner Joan Garner represents District 4. New Commissioner Marvin Arrington Jr. represents District 5. And the longest-serving commissioner, Commissioner Emma I. Darnell, returned to represent the new District 6. Commissioners immediately began working on behalf of their constituents and began meeting with county staff. All of the commissioners started hosting town hall-style meetings during their first year and pledged to do the same in 2016. Reporting in Assembly Hall, I'm Priscilla Ortega for FGTV.
Thank you very much. Well, among the new changes this year was a new management team. Commissioners approved the appointment of Richard Dick Anderson as the county manager. He thanked the board for this appointment during a press conference in March.
I'm very pleased to be here, so I'm the one that is happier than anyone in the room to be entrusted with the leadership of this organization, the responsibility to serve our citizens, the responsibility to do it in a customer-friendly and efficient manner. So it truly is my privilege.
One of his first responsibilities was to put in place a new executive team. Sharon Whitmore was appointed Chief Financial Officer, Anna Roach was named Chief Strategy Officer, and Todd Long was named Chief Operating Officer. Once the executive team was in place, Anderson held a series of strategy sessions to measure the success of services to citizens.
Those 3 areas, I think, all go together, and achieving excellence in those 3 areas are what really are the guiding principles, along with having an engaged workforce, engaged people. So it's being first in efficiency, first in service, and first in impact.
Eager to learn as much as he could about Fulton County, Anderson met the mayors of cities across the county to share their ideas and goals for the future, particularly regarding transportation and economic development. He also started a series of tours of county agencies and departments. And just days on the job, the county manager joined the workforce and the police department as everyone mourned one of our own. Detective Terrence Green was killed in the line of duty last March. He was responding to a call involving shots being fired in a home in a South Fulton subdivision when he was ambushed. Hundreds of people paid their respects to the officer, both inside and outside the World Changes Church services. The then new county manager led the effort to support the family of the fallen officer with a $10,000 donation to the Badge of Honor Memorial Foundation in the detective's honor. And in October, members of the Blue Knights Motorcycle Club rode to Atlanta to also pay tribute to the family of Detective Green.
Mr. and Ms. Green, I'd like to give you a copy of that letter and present you with a check for $500. And please feel free to use it any way you feel best memorizes and memorializes your son. And we thank you for your support, and we thank you for his service.
He's so kind. Several of the motorcycle officers took part in Detective Green's funeral procession. 2015 was a great year for the Fulton County Sheriff's Office. The federal oversight of the jail ended thanks to security upgrades, safety enhancements, and more staffing. Here now to tell us about the successful year is the Chief Jailer, Colonel Mark Adger. Sir, welcome back to Fulton Today.
Hi, Shania. Thanks for having me.
We talked about some of the improvements, and can you talk to us about the new cell locks?
Well, for the past couple of years, we've had our new cell door locks fully implemented here at the jail, and it has vastly improved the security level here at the jail. It's kept inmates where they belong, and it's provided a measure of safety for staff as well. But along with the cell door locks, we've also implemented body cameras to augment our CCT systems here in the jail, where staff and inmate interactions can be recorded directly with HD color and sound. And we've also added something for Fulton County community, for those individuals who have concerns about inmates that are incarcerated here. We have mobile patrol, which will allow them to keep up with the status of anyone that's in this jail, especially for those victims whose alleged perpetrator may be here and they're concerned about when they're going to be released or when they might go to another institution.
And sir, as we covered here on FGTV, your office conducted a number of evacuation drills. What did you guys do different this year?
Well, operating a large pretrial detention facility such as the Fulton County Jail, it's important that the staff know what their jobs are in the case of emergency. We have to practice that plan on a regular basis so that the staff is familiar with what to do in the event of an emergency, such as a fire or any situation involving smoke. So we schedule these drills on a regular basis, and we have an actual drill where we move inmates from the facility and transport them to another facility, so that not only does my staff know what to do, but our criminal justice partners who have to assist us in this endeavor, they also know what their roles are and how to execute their plan.
And certainly you all have a host of other programs for your inmates. Can you tell everyone about that?
Well, one of the things that we try to do here at the Fulton County Jail is prepare inmates who are going to be released back into the community for that reintegration so that they can be productive. And we have several programs here that do that. Canine Cellmate is one of those, where inmates are trained to train dogs that were scheduled to be destroyed at the animal shelter. That does two things. That provides the inmate with a skill that he can use to find employment once he's released from the jail, and it saves, of course, it saves the dog from destruction. But we also do GED and other reading and writing training here at the jail, so that individuals who lack those skills now will be able to go out and either have a GED when they leave here or finish their GED when they're released and go on to find gainful employment.
And Colonel, you know, we can't let you go without talking about your award-winning kitchen.
Well, we're particularly pleased that our kitchen, each time that it is inspected by the health department, scores 100. That's very hard to do, but we seem to do it on a regular basis, so we're pleased with that. But beyond that, we use our kitchen as a teaching tool. The inmates, some of the inmates that work in the kitchen are also part of a culinary arts program where they learn kitchen management skills. But the kitchen also is one of the largest operating kitchens in Fulton County, and that's something that we do day in and day out, and we're proud that we're able to maintain it in such a fashion.
Fulton Chief Jailer Colonel Mark Adger, always great information. Happy holidays, sir, and thank you for your time.
Thanks again for having me.
Fulton County joined the nation in taking a major step toward marriage equality. In June, the Board of Commissioners passed a marriage equality resolution.
Let's vote, Commissioners. On the motion to approve, that passes 5 yeas, 0 nays.
Then, less than 2 weeks later, the U.S. Supreme Court voted to make same-sex marriage legal in all 50 states. On the same day, Fulton County Probate Court immediately began issuing marriage licenses to same-sex couples.
It's a great day. It's a historic day.
And several couples exchanged vows in Assembly Hall in the presence of family and supporters. A number of Fulton judges took part as well.
We are here in the company of these people to join two individuals in marriage.
And ahead of the game, Fulton commissioners approved same-sex benefits for employees last year. And speaking of the course, there were several judicial changes in 2015. Several new judges were added to the county court system. The Honorable Myra H. Dixon joined the state court bench, and a new judge also joined the bench at juvenile court, the Honorable Renata Turner. And in May, county probate judge, the Honorable Pinky Toomer, administered the oath of office to 7 judges. Judge Bensonetta Tipton Lane was appointed as the new chief judge of Superior Court Family Division. And the Fulton County Police Department has a new man in charge. Gary Stiles was sworn in as chief of the police department after serving 30 years in the department. And still to come, Fulton commissioners extend holiday greetings to you and your family. It's a part of our district by district coverage next. And still to come, Fulton commissioners extend holiday greetings to you and your family. It's a part of our district by district coverage next.
The Eves household certainly extends our most sincere holiday greetings to all of the residents of Fulton County, whether it's Hanukkah or Christmas, and a Happy New Year to all.
This is Commissioner Liz Hausman, and as we approach the very busy holiday season, I wanted to take just a moment to wish you all the best and a happy and peaceful Christmas season with you and your family. And as we look forward to 2016, I wish you health, happiness, and prosperity in the new year.
Hi, I'm Bob Ellis, Commissioner from District 2, representing Northwest Fulton, and I just want to wish everybody within Fulton County a great holiday season. 2015 has been a phenomenal year for me and my family, and I hope it has been for you and your family, and I hope you all get the opportunity to enjoy a great holiday season.
Hi, I'm Lee Morris. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a joyous and peaceful holiday season and a really successful and prosperous new year.
Happy holidays to you and your family. I am your District 4 Fulton County Commissioner Joan Garner. One of the pleasures of this holiday season for me is the opportunity to say thank you to everyone who has contributed to making this year a great success. I couldn't do it alone. My greatest pleasure in life is serving the residents and visitors of Fulton County and District 4.
Hello, this is Marvin Arrington Jr., Commissioner of Fulton County, District 5. I would like to wish all of the residents of Fulton County and District 5 happy holidays and a happy new year. God bless you.
Hello, I am Commissioner Emma I. Darnell, representing District 6, also known as the Mighty Six. Season's greetings and best wishes to you and your family.
And happy holidays to you, commissioners. Now, you can catch more of the board at work all this week with the rebroadcast of the Board of Commissioners meeting right here on FGTV. And up next, we'll show you the busy year in health services and for programs for our seniors and youth. Stay with us. This year included a number of highlights for the health services team. FGTV's Lynn Vaughn starts us off by telling us about new leadership.
Doctors David Holland and David Sarno joined Fulton County Health Services in September. And in October, Dr. Sarno was named interim director. As such, he oversees the 2 health services departments, health and wellness, and behavioral health and developmental disabilities. Dr. Sarno comes to Fulton from Air Force and Special Ops Forces, where he specialized in preventive and emergency health.
I'm bringing with me basically a lot of years' experience both in the field and from a policy level decision at looking at the vast array of public health and preventive medicine.
One of the biggest challenges in public health has been the rise after years of decline of new HIV infections. Fulton Health launched a number of 2015 initiatives and programs to raise public awareness, increase testing for HIV, and link patients to HIV care. Additionally, the High Impact HIV Prevention Program, or HIP, moved into high gear under the guidance of Program Manager Leisha McKinley Beach.
Fulton County has a long way to go. I think what we have experienced in 2015 is a renewed commitment for partnerships and collaborations and building relationships to help us get to the end of the epidemic.
Along with our partners, Atlanta is Greater Than AIDS and the DeKalb Board of Health, Fulton sponsored Test Atlanta and the website standuptohivatl.org. And Fulton's health professionals are making available the groundbreaking pill pre-exposure prophylaxis, or PrEP. It's for HIV-negative persons who can take this once-a-day pill to stay that way. And after its 6-year initiative to improve health outcomes for Fulton County residents, commissioners received great news with the release of the 2015 Nationwide County Health Rankings Report. Fulton jumped up 9 percentage points, moving into the top 15% of counties with the best health outcomes. Fulton is number 20, up from 29, among the 159 Georgia counties surveyed. We're looking forward to more successes in 2016. Reporting for FGTV, I'm Lynn Vaughn.
Thank you very much, Lynn. So the Aging and Youth Department also had a busy year in 2015, impacting some 51,000 people.
Looking good.
Senior citizens hosted a variety of programs like bocce and aerobics, which help keep patrons healthy and engaged.
The reason I started out was because I had some knee issues and my blood pressure was a little high. And since I've been in the class, my health has improved and my pressure is down to normal now.
Police and the Sheriff's Department also hosted events at centers to help seniors prevent crime and fraud. There's also plenty of entertainment, like performances of the 51 Shades of Grey. And the many senior receptions and galas. For the youth population, more than 13,000 young people were impacted by programs dedicated to them, like the Teen Dads Mentoring Program.
It showed me a lot about brotherhood and everything that got to do with parenting, right? It made you more of a man, or made you want to be more of a man.
Youth commissioners engaged with community leaders and law enforcement for projects and symposiums, including the Emerging Leaders Conference.
The conference is basically for emerging leaders from throughout Fulton County to come together and learn the different ways to kind of coexist with the government and the law enforcement, and also an opportunity to get more knowledge about what's really going on and have the opportunity to ask questions, pressing questions that are important for our county and our society today.
And the My Brother's Keeper initiative also mentored 120 young minority males who are at risk of negative or criminal behavior. Fulton's Cooperative Extension Service had yet another fruitful year by educating families on proper nutrition and gardening. More than 9,000 people were given healthy cooking tips and free fresh produce with the popular Fulton Fresh Mobile Farmers Market.
I think it encourages people to eat healthy. I think that we as a people need to focus on eating healthier food so that we can cut down on diseases and have a longer and healthier life.
Over 900 families graduated from the 6-week Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, also known as SNAP. The program is taught at a number of locations, including county libraries. And Extension agents also continue to exercise with firefighters in the Walkaway program. Firefighters were so inspired to live healthier that they decided to plant a community garden at Fire Station 11 with several raised beds.
Squash will, these things will grow really fast, so you have to watch it.
That's a nice one right there.
Yeah. So we're going to make a nice healthy dish with this, right? With onions and peppers?
Yes. And garlic, too.
And garlic, that's right.
The community garden will make it easier to incorporate fresh fruits and vegetables into their meals. And still to come, concerts, theaters, and new libraries added to a great 2015. We'll show you when we come back. It was a great year of growth for the library system as it opened several new branches. Grand opening ceremonies took place at the new East Roswell branch. The 15,000 square foot branch is located on Holcomb Bridge Road. It's centered around a canopy of trees which inspired the artwork.
Concept behind the piece is all these animals that were living in the area and displaced by the construction found residence and moved back into the library. And to create the animals, I used actually a lot of the tree parts and pallet parts from the construction, laminated them together and made these animals.
Then in July, the Northwest branch at Scotts Crossing Library opened. The 25,000 square foot library replaced the Perry Holmes and Bowen Bankhead libraries, which were 5,000 square feet combined. Also in July, the Milton Library opened at 855 Mayfield Road with a unique equestrian motif. Alpharetta residents also have a new library at the city center. The new Alpharetta Library replaced the old branch. And finally, in October, the Metropolitan branch became the 7th of 8 new libraries to open during phase 1 of this library building program.
Learning should be all in all formats, not just on the internet, but they need to actually physically hold a book. I mean, it just means so much.
The Metropolitan Library is a green building design, just like the others in the project, and it too reflects the looks of its community. More new libraries are slated to open in 2016. The Parks and Recreations Department also saw a year of growth and improvement. The department installed 6 new state-of-the-art playgrounds, plus phase 1 of the playground installation project provided 2 parks each at Creel Park and Wilkerson Park. And Welcome All and Burdette Parks each have 1. A partnership with the Hawks Foundation provided a newly renovated basketball court at Welcome All Park.
It's amazing. This opportunity, this chance to be here with these kids, with this great court. It's an amazing time. I'm glad I'm here.
The Hawks contributed more than $44,000 for new pavement, backboards, rims, and fencing. The Hawks Foundation also hosted a co-ed basketball camp for the first time. And the South Fulton Tennis Center hosted the 2015 HBCU National Tennis Tournament. Players said the courts had a professional look and feel.
It gives you that style of playing at the U.S. Open because, you have the blue courts with the green background. It kind of gives you more of a cooler feeling under hot weather.
17 teams from historically black colleges and universities participated in the tournament. And finally, a new 2015 partnership brought in plenty of crowds for Fulton's Arts and Culture Department. The Southwest Arts Center served as the official home venue for the Kenny Leon True Colors production company. The theater showcased the productions of Detroit 67, Chasin' Dem Blues, and Fetch Clay Make Man.
Without arts and culture, you really don't have a community. Otherwise, it's just a neighborhood. And these days, the work that Kenny Leon is doing with True Colors and the other work that he's doing in the community is so important in terms of defining what the future looks like for young people.
The Arts Center had a number of exhibits, including the Aviation Community Cultural Center's Nest of Eagles exhibit, which saluted the 75-year legacy of the Tuskegee Airmen nationally. And Wolf Creek Amphitheater had a total of 20 concerts, 15 of which were sold out.
Love it. Keep the concerts coming. Give more names, more concerts. Love it. Keep the prices where they are.
Genres that took the stage at Wolf Creek included jazz, blues, old school, and reggae. As we wrap up this special edition of Fulton Today, we invite you to connect with us online. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course, anytime on our YouTube channel. Well, that does it for this special edition of Fulton Today. Join us next week as we take a look at the year ahead for Fulton County. Happy holidays, everyone.